When two boys from different mothers met one day at the park, they double high-fived and rode their wagons into the sunset, only to come together 15 years later with a show about everything that is actually about nothing. Do you like red crayons, tall grass, rainbows on rainy days, crowded bars, and broken windows? Neither do these guys, so turn up that dial, shut your kid up, and get ready for the climax of your day. From deep under Lancaster Podcast Studio, here is the Velez and Vargas Show.
Now that we got the intro out of the way.
I'm going to say now you can cut all this crap out, right? All right, so we got the intro out of the way, and we're here in Lancaster Podcast Studios.
I got to tell you, it's a lovely facility. I'm loving every minute of it so far.
First edition of the Velez and Vargas Show.
Everybody's been waiting for it.
Have we dubbed this Goya Studios yet?
I think it said Goya on the parking lot. You know?
It definitely is in the Goya neighborhood.
Yeah, definitely.
As we saw a line of non-Goya people waiting at the Chameleon to get in here tonight.
What was it? Breaking Benjamin?
Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay $40 to play that or to see that show.
So this is our first show together on the radio waves. We've done a few on film before.
Yeah, there was that stint in Europe.
Mostly with our clothes on.
Yes. Well, I was young. We needed the money.
Yeah, this is going to be different. So I'm Velez and you're...
I'm Hugo Vargas.
Ah.
Which makes us Velez and Vargas.
There you go. That should really go over well with the fans.
Yeah, probably not so much.
So, you get this right. We're high school rivals, and we somehow made this show together about us and how we get along.
With your high school versus my high school, we never got along, and then all of a sudden, bam. That's all it took, a podcast.
And now we're going to do a show about what?
Absolutely nothing.
It's a show about everything.
Oh, yes, that's right.
It's actually about absolutely nothing.
This is one of the best shows you can do.
But we're going to make you laugh at some point.
Maybe at least once or twice.
So you're from Mexico, right?
You son of...
You can swear on this.
Yeah. Oh, that's right? True. That's true.
Our producer's giving us the head nod for swearing. Yes.
I think he just gave me the middle finger for not swearing.
You want to try it out?
Yeah. Shit.
Fuck.
Oh, damn it.
Cock.
Mother son of a...
There we go. It's like we're 14 all over again.
You know what we could do? Just like the Craig Ferguson show is, he, instead of swearing, he puts in like different kind of international words. So like if I would say fuck, instead of saying fuck, you'd say tutti frutti.
I'm not familiar with that. Oh, plus, I only know one language. Well, two languages if you count the dialect from Shannick, the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Oh, man, that's a whole different ballgame right there. Spanglish? You understand Spanglish. You're half Puerto Rican, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, my grandmother doesn't speak a lick of English, so...
You look Amish, though.
Some people say that. I cut the beard, now I look regular again.
Yeah.
I look like a redneck.
Yeah.
So, I guess what we want to tell people is we're going to be taping the show monthly for the next 6 months.
Right.
It's going to be the Velez and Vargas Show, obviously, and it's going to be broadcast from Lancaster Podcast Studio. And we're going to be putting it out there on iTunes. And we want people to listen up and hear us out and see what we have to say. Starting next week, we're going to record our first live show.
Oh, it's going to be exciting, man.
And that will be released on Thursday, the 28th of April. So we should have a few things to talk about next week because we're recording it on primary day in Pennsylvania.
Oh, is that?
Are you a registered voter?
You know what? I'm not. And that's
why not?
It's a whole story about what I believe and what I don't believe in. I'm not a very what do you call them, political people?
Well, that's okay. But you do have an opinion.
I do have an opinion, yes.
And your opinion counts.
It totally does, but not with who we have running right now. I mean, we have the Burn, and we've got Lady Clinton,
Lady Hillary.
And then we have what's that dude's name? The guy with the weird hair.
The guy with the casinos?
Yeah, the guy with the casinos. That's always on the bottles of water. His pictures on the bottles of water.
Oh, yeah.
The Trump Mahal.
Yeah, rhymes with hump, I was going to say. But he got it, man.
Rhymes with jackass? Yeah, that guy, yeah. Mr. Trump, I'll tell you.
So, I mean, that should be exciting, at least for our first show to talk about, because I'm sure we'll have some updates at the hour we're recording.
Oh, I believe so, yeah.
We should have some preliminary numbers in and know who took Pennsylvania.
Oh,
maybe.
man.
Who knows?
Who do you think's going to take it?
Maybe we won't talk about politics at all.
Maybe we'll talk about movies.
Star Wars?
I don't know. Hey.
Superman? Batman?
Oh, man.
What's coming up next? The Avengers movie,
The
right?
Avengers is coming up next.
Yeah, that should be
That's
exciting.
going to be a good one.
You want to see front row to see that, camping out, right?
Yeah, more than likely, yeah. Probably dressing up in my Captain America pajamas. My onesies, with the little button in the back, for easy access.
I could picture you and our boy Rick doing that.
Rick would do that.
I'm waiting.
I would not.
I'm waiting for Suicide Kings.
That's going to be sick.
That does look sick. That's
I'll tell
in
you what.
August, I think, or July, one or the other. Either way, we'll have it on bootleg the day it comes out, right?
I've got, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on here. I've got a connection with free stuff,
There you
which
go.
I can watch movies whenever I want.
I like that.
In the
connection.
theater or out of the theater.
Is it just movies?
It's TV shows, game shows.
I heard that you're a man who knows how to get things.
I know a lot of guys.
You travel to Guatemala quite often.
South
Argentina.
America.
Do they ever check your bags when you get back?
You would be surprised the amount of times I get checked. Security law. I think they have a picture of me and every.
The beard probably
Definitely.
does sell it all. Like, we need to check this guy out.
No. I'm Spanish. I'm Colombian.
Smuggling in cucumbers.
Yeah, I got to tell you a story about that next time. Oh, good adventures.
So it looks like we're going to be able to kick this show off, like we said, on the 28th of April. We'll be able to release it to everybody. And we're looking forward to having a couple special guests on the show.
Oh, I can't wait to hear these guys.
Not on the first episode, but the episodes after that. We'll probably start off on episode 2. We're going to bring in our buddy and pal from the entertainment industry, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dude, I cannot wait to meet him. I've been
Speaking
such
of
a
politics,
fan.
right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we get the best of both worlds. We also have a commitment from our good buddy Christopher Walken.
Oh, the man himself.
And at some point, Joe Pesci is also committed to being on the show as a guest. So that should be interesting.
He
Hear what
scares
they have
me a
to
little
say.
bit.
Yeah, he is a dangerous guy from what I understand.
Yeah.
But in real life, he's a teddy bear.
Really?
Yeah, kind of like you.
Don't poke the bear.
So we have that to look forward to. And we want our listeners to know that they can reach us via email if they have questions or anything they want to see on the show at theshow@pennydutch.com. And they can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And our Twitter handle is PennyDutch, or I'm sorry, just @PennyDutch. And our Facebook is facebook.com/PennyDutch. And our website is www.pennydutch.com.
Oh, the only Dutch available. Penny Dutch.
Apparently. And just so everybody knows, Penny Dutch is short for what?
Pennsylvania Dutch? Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Ah.
We have people actually ask us that sometimes, so I wanted to clarify.
What's Penny Dutch? Well, where do you live? Pennsylvania? There you go. There you go, sweetheart.
It's a wild story.
When did you start Penny Dutch?
We actually started it back in, technically 2011 is when we got our tax ID, because we are legal.
It's legitimate.
It is
Enterprise.
legitimate. Yes. But we really didn't kick things off for probably, I don't know, it was like winter 2012 going into spring.
Yeah, I remember that
We
launch
started kicking
party.
things off. So, but we've kind of fallen off the last year as well. So now we're getting back in the game and we're trying out some new things. And obviously we've done a lot of comedy bits and skits in the past, usually amongst friends of the Penny Dutch family. And we put them out there for people to check out and see and try and host events to raise money for those less fortunate than us. And
we still have that video up, don't we? The what was that? The egg roulette.
Egg roulette challenge.
Oh, that was a fun night.
You can find that on YouTube on Penny Dutch TV. If you just type that into your YouTube search bar.
I highly advise you watch that.
I'm pretty sure we're the only Penny Dutch on there. If you want to watch an hour and a half of useless,
If you're a fan
material.
of egg cracking,
yes, egg
funny
cracking,
joking,
and just a good excuse to drink beer.
ah, yes. Yeah, we were kind of, Inebriated.
I think that's how we start most of our events off is what's a good reason to drink and raise money.
And
that's usually how it works out.
it just so happens I've got like 6 dozen eggs over here. Oh, wow. What are we going to do? Let's find a way to smash them and make a game show out of it.
But we do it responsibly.
Yes, very responsibly. We Ubered the heck out of that. Yeah,
we Uber all the time. We also have our friend from Mount Airy.
Yes.
With the horse and buggy.
And I hired that little Amish guy to carry me around. So he was strong as an ox, man. But I'll tell you what, he's quick. He's quicker than most cars.
I'm just happy to be here high atop the studios in Lancaster. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Lancaster?
It was one of those things where if you're not from around here, you're going to say Lancaster.
Gotcha.
But if you're from here, you say Lancaster.
Gotcha. What about California?
I have no idea.
How do you pronounce it? Lancaster?
I don't
Maybe.
know. I wonder how they do it out there.
Who cares, I guess.
Like, right? Lancaster, man. Whoa. I always think that California people sound like that. I don't know what it is.
Don't smash my Nobel Peace Prize.
And
That's how they say it in New Hampshire. Is there Lancaster, New Hampshire?
I couldn't tell you.
Maybe.
There's a Lancaster, Ohio, right?
Yeah, there is.
How do Ohioans talk?
I don't know what goes on in Ohio besides a lot of football, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Got a couple of football teams, but besides that.
I couldn't tell you anything.
And they have an Amish community, too. So it would only make sense that Lancaster, PA, and Lancaster, Ohio would be like sister cities with Amish families.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the way it is at all.
No.
I think that Lancaster, Ohio is overpopulated with Colombians.
Really?
Probably some of your uncles.
This is new to me. We must have found a new market for Colombian jelly beans.
I didn't know there was a market for that.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. My uncle Pablo, we'll call him Escobar. We'll just make that name up.
It's the only Pablo I know. So, I mean, that's kind of the gist of who we are, and I think we have a good show on tap. We have quite a few categories to speak about. We're not going to reveal them yet. We're going to wait till show day to do that. But as we said, we're going to have some guests on the show for you, which should be exciting. A lot of comedic bits, a lot of friends stopping by to do guest appearances in the future. And we hope you have a good time with it, and we raise a little money for our friends in need at the same time.
Got to raise money for those that need it.
So on that note,
I need it. You raise some money for me, man. Hell, we'll call it the National Latino Outing Fund. Every little bit helps for my Scotch obsession.
Yeah, I heard that's a pretty hefty price tag on this too.
Oh yeah, pretty bad.
So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get things going, and we look forward to the fans listening, and hopefully you'll check us out, and we'll see you in about a week.
In about a week, you'll get an awesome show.
And I guess that's out for us. That's about it.
All right. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later.